তখন বলছে পারমিশন নেই। Anyway.
You can start.
Okay. Okay. Okay, we will restart. Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jeevanam Kaviभिरीडितं Kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Srimadaatatam Bhuvi Grinanti Ye Bhurida Jana. Your nectar-like words, warm and inspiring life stories, inspired by eulogized by learned sages, are indeed eradicator of shoots of ignorance. These are auspicious to hear and propitious to inculcate in one's life. Those who take these words to the world are indeed great benefactor of the world. So we are studying the life of Sri Sarada Devi. Sarada Devi. Apparently, mother is very homely and a village girl, not educated from the standpoint that we understand today, but wise. So one thing we see in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says, Sri Krishna says that Shuni Chaiva Swapake Pandita Samadarshana Vidya Vinay Sampanni Brahmane Gavi Hastini. Vidya and Vinay. A Brahmin is high caste in the society also. He is the highest, it is considered. And if he has learning, if he is wise, and also with humility, Vidya Vinay Sampanne Brahmani. So Brahmin with education and wisdom, and not only that, with humility. It's very rare. Generally, if someone is educated, then he's proud of his learning. But humility is very rare. Brahmin is rare, then educated Brahmin is rare, and also with humility. Vidya Vinay Sampanne Brahman. Gavi, cows. Hasti, elephant. Even dogs. And parias. For a realized soul, all these are similar. Vidya Vinay Sampanne Brahmane Gavi Hastini Shuni Chaiva Swapa Kecha Panditaha Samadarsha. Panditaha means who has knowledge of self. Panda Vishayakam Jnanam Yasya Asti. He who knows about the self is called Pandita. And here also that word is there, Pandit. So, in the life of Holy Mother, we see that Samadarshana. Samadarshana means same-sightedness to all being, even cows, even dogs, cat, human being. And not only that, when somebody was serving a highwayman, that Amjad, she was serving like throwing the dishes like from distance. But Holy Mother said, what are you doing? Can anyone enjoy his or her food if it is served like this? Then she sat nearby and served that highwayman. And later she said also, Amjad is my son as Sharat is my son. Sharat means Shardananda. So one is Brahmagyani and another is a highwayman. In the eyes of mother, we find both are her sons. So therefore, this same-sightedness is very, very rare. We separate, we segregate. We cannot see similar things. And also to equate with ordinary creatures, cat, dog, even mad people, all used to come to mother. Mad. No, one day it was raining, and mother said, this time that mad should not come. And lo and behold, he took a big leaf of the palm tree and put like this, and in that torrential rain he came. So it's wonderful to see the her parlor where everybody has meaning. That's why we have a picture. All kinds of people are there in mother's parlor. This is number one. Number two, even the highest learning will not be able to convey something which mother would convey. One day one disciple told mother, "Mother, we don't want nirvana." Nirvana means total emancipation, because then we'll lose a mother. So he has a point. He had a point that, yes, we don't want nirvana. Mother said, "My crazy boy, what are you saying?" Scolding. Sri Ramakrishna is nirvana himself. See, the wisdom that was, with her, and she conveyed immediately, without hesitation, and in most convincing way. Most convincing way. Another thing we find that Sri Holy Mother identified herself with Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna is not a person, it's a principle. Nirvana himself, realization himself, self manifested in form and name. So Sri Ramakrishna is that supreme being, Satchit Ananda. Only it is in human form. Otherwise, we cannot understand. Mother identified herself with Sri Ramakrishna. Once it happened that Birajananji Maharaj, so he had a grudge that when he was in Calcutta, Sri Ramakrishna was verily present, but he never had a chance to meet him. So one day he was telling mother, "Mother, I have a great grudge that I could not see Sri Ramakrishna, though I was very much in Calcutta." And she listened. I did not say anything first. After 2-3 times, he was telling like this. Then mother says, like opened her veil and said, "You are seeing Sri Ramakrishna." So, and then what happened? He wanted to confirm. So he wrote his postcard after reaching the destination that you said you are seeing Sri Ramakrishna. That means, are you Sri Ramakrishna? And mother affirmed also. Anyway, so this is identification with Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna is a tattva. It's not only human form. Human form is there. Otherwise, we cannot conceive Satchidananda. So, mother identified herself with Sri Ramakrishna. So, these are very many aspects of Holy Mother, Sri Sarada Devi. With this introduction, we go forward. Yes. David.
Yes, Swami. We're beginning at page 382
Go ahead.
In 1911, Holy Mother came to Belormat for a festival celebrating the Master's birthday. The entrance gate was decorated with flowers and leaves, and on the top there was a banner inscribed "Welcome." The Mother's carriage reached the courtyard, which was a little muddy, so Brahmananda had asked the monks to spread a red cloth for her. When Holy Mother got down from the carriage, Swami Brahmananda prostrated fully at her feet, and Swami Atmananda waved a camphor flame before her. The Mother went upstairs to the shrine, bowed down to the Master, and meditated for a while.
Okay, so like waving light, you understand, like Arati, we do Arati. So a particular way is given at the feet 3 times, then navel 2 times, then face, etc., and then whole body. So he did that one. And Brahmananji prostrated fully. So Holy Mother was such, venerated, such a simple, we can approach. But even Swami Vivekananda used to hesitate to go in front of her. Always he would put Ganges, Ganga water to purify himself. First he'll take bath, and then all the time, like all the time he's reciting holy mantra, so that mind is pure in front of Holy Mother. This is Holy Mother. Yes.
She then walked over the roof and went to the western upper room of the Mott building, which was reserved for her. The Mother and her companions watched the Master's festival through the window and listened to Kali Kirtan, sung by devotees from Andul. The group sang, "Oh
Okay.
my."
Now, just a minute. This Kali Kirtan is a special kind of song that is sung in the glory of, or to express the glory of Mother Kali. It's a long, it's like many people gather, and it's a really good, very nice songs. It's difficult to tell how how it is sung. Yeah.
"O mind, why are you in this world anymore? Let us go to that divine city." Swami Brahmananda danced during the kirtan and lost outer consciousness in ecstasy. Swami Saradananda directed that he be taken to the lower southeast room of the Mott building. There he sat motionless on a cot for a long time.
When that idea comes, then one is absorbed in that idea. That samadhi is like that. So when that kind of song is sung, then those who have very pure heart, they are affected. They realize that divinity. That is why Brahmananji is to go to samadhi. When sometimes he is puffing and hands are held like this, but he's in samadhi. Yeah.
Swami, why would he be taken away, but Sri Ramakrishna would go into samadhi and just stay where he was? Nobody would move him. People would just watch Sri Ramakrishna samadhi and in his room, or when he was.
What happens in congregation, some may come forward and prostrate before him or touch him. So to avoid those things. So most probably that was the reason.
Okay, thank you, Swami. He was offered refreshments and tobacco, but his samadhi continued unbroken. Premananda and Sardananda were extremely concerned. Finally, Holy Mother was informed. She came downstairs, touched Brahmananda's arm, and said, "Rakal, here is prasad, please eat." Immediately, the Swami regained his consciousness and became normal. He bowed down to the Mother and joyfully ate the prasad that she offered him.
See, like the thing is, Mother had such a power. Just think about it. It's not ordinary thing. By touch, she was passing that power. And, in that congregation, if Maharaj is in samadhi, then they cannot sing also. No, because all the attention will be him. So that may be the reason that he was taken away. And in samadhi, even a little sound is also like thunderbolt. So all this, because of all these reasons, maybe he was taken away. Yes, go ahead.
Holy Mother's disciple, Swami Mukteswarananda, mentioned the following incident, which probably took place in 1915 during the Master's birthday celebration at Belur Math. When the Master's worship and food offering were over, Swami Arupananda called Brahmachari Ishwar, Swami Mukteswarananda, to serve food to the mother and her women companions. They sat facing east on the eastern upper veranda of the Mott building. Ishwar carried the plate of food that had been offered to the master and placed it in front of the Holy Mother. She took some food from it and began to eat, then asked Ishwar to distribute what remained to the others. After the meal, Ishwar poured water on the mother's hands for washing, and when he was about to wash her feet with Ganges water, she stopped him and asked him to sprinkle the Ganges water on her head first.
This is another reason. One thing is prasad, you understand that prasad. We offer food to God, and the remaining part is called prasad. So mother took a little, and then she asked to distribute that food to others. And Ganga water, even when we take bath, first we sprinkle water on our head, then we touch, then we put our feet. So this way it is revered. Ganga is revered so much. Now one thing, prasad, okay, let us go forward.
At that time, there was no filtered tap water in Belur Math. Ishwar told her that in the monastery, everyone used the Ganges water for everything, even in the bathroom for washing. The mother said, "My child, it is holy Ganges water. One should pay respect to it by sprinkling it on the head first, and then using it for other purposes." After lunch, the mother and her companions sat in Swami Shivananda's room facing the western courtyard and listened to Kali Kirtan through the window. Ishwar carried a plate of betel rolls for her. She took one without saying a single word. Observing the mother's stern look, Ishwar realized that the mother disapproved of his coming into a room where there were so many women. She was very strict with the young monks about their association with women. She listened to the kirtan for some time and then returned to Udbodhan house in the afternoon.
This is, it looks a bit unfamiliar in Western world. But this is the way monasteries are supposed to work. There even the stay of ladies are not allowed, so they have separate quarters. It is to keep the purity. Otherwise, what happens? Like purity is retained. That way, monks can guide the society. Otherwise, if they are also enmeshed in this world, then the whole guide. So that is, it's not hating anyone. It is not hate. Rather, it is to keep purity. And mother always kept that separate. Yeah. Even Swami Swarupananda or someone, mother instructed, be careful. Advaita Ashram. He was in Advaita Ashram. So mother wrote to him, be careful, that is woman's mutt. Actually, not woman's, that is Advaita Ashram. But established by Captain Savior and Mother Savior. But mother is very careful about it. Okay, go ahead.
The next section is entitled Belur Math Through the Eyes of Holy Mother. Although the mother spent most of her time in Calcutta and Jairambati, she kept a vigilant eye on Belur Math and the welfare of the monks. In 1919, some women from Jairambati came to visit the mother in Calcutta. She arranged for them to visit Kalighat, Pareshnath, a Jain temple, Dakshineswar, and Belur Mat.
Yeah, Kalighat is another place where Mother Kali is worshipped and about 300 or maybe 350 years old. Yeah, very old. Like Dakshineshwar is not that old, 60, 70 years old. But Kalighat is older than that, 300, 350 or 400 years old. Yes.
When they returned from Belur Mat, the mother inquired, "What did you see in Belur Mat?" One lady replied, "Mother, we saw many big cows there. We do not have cows like that in our village."
Mhm.
The mother asked, "Did you not visit the master's shrine? Did you not see how the monks have nicely displayed the master's articles? Did you not meet the disciples of the master?" Another lady responded, "Yes, we met them and they took care of us very well because we had come from your village. They served food with loving care." "These monks are doing wonderful work," Holy Mother said. "One can attain virtue just by seeing them. Have you seen Dakshineswar from the Ganges Ghat in Belur?"
Okay, see, like this one day, what happened? Sharadananda Maharaj, Swami, Sharat Maharaj, he had food and then he went to wash his mouth outside. So mother took the seat on which Sharadananda Maharaj sat and touched to her head, said, "We are householders. How we can understand how great they are." Sharadananda Maharaj was her like disciple, like Sri Ramakrishna's disciple. That means her disciple also. And Sharadananda Maharaj always used to serve her. But still she took the seat, on the ground that we have small, that's a carpet like, and she took and touched on her head. It is to teach others. Such was mother. So always she used to teach others how to respect monks because they are the inspiration. Yes.
Another woman responded, "Yes, we saw everything, but we have never seen cows like that before." Once a devotee asked, "Mother, how can those who are poor and cannot afford to go to Varanasi and other places achieve the merit of such pilgrimage?" She replied, "Why, they can achieve the same merit by visiting Dakshineswar or Belur Mat, provided they have genuine faith. He, the Lord for whom one visits Varanasi, is present in Dakshineswar and Belur."
Now it is said, Gangar Paschim Kul Varanasi Samatul. That means western side of Ganga is equal to Varanasi. So what is the meaning? Varanasi is also on the western bank of Ganga. So Belur Mat, and especially where Sri Ramakrishna is worshipped, it is like Varanasi. Varanasi is very holy place. Recently it has come up that Vishwanath temple is there, and Vishwanath corridor was constructed. So from the whole world, people go and visit that shrine. Though it is only a Shivalingam, but it is very ancient. And once it happened, Latu Maharaj asked a Swami that he said, "Pashupati, do you go for Darshana Vishwanath?" He said, "No, Maharaj, I see only a stone." "What are you saying? You should go to have darshan." Have darshan means to see Pashupati. I mean, Shiva Lingam. And then he again asked, Do you go for take bath in Ganga? Oh no, Maharaj, it is so dirty. I feel very bad. So whatever he felt, he told that. And then I think next day or another time, that Swami, Pashupati Maharaj, and another Swami was sitting on the bank of Ganga. And all of a sudden he saw that Vishwanath, huge white figure, and seeing that he was overwhelmed and he was shaking and almost he fell down in the Ganga. But because that other Swami was there, he held him. So they came back. And then Latu Maharaj asked, "Oh Pashupati, what happened today?" "Oh Maharaj, it's because of your grace that I had darshan today." "Oh, it is because of you." And then he said, "Now go on to see Pashupati every day, to Vishwanath. And also he has to take bath after that." So it's the grace of great one that we can have darshan. Yes.
So that happened even with Latu Maharaj, who was uneducated.
Yeah. Latu Maharaj, graced that Pashupati Maharaj. Because of him, because of Latu Maharaj, he had darshan. But he, openly said, "Maharaj, I don't go there. Why? I see only a stone." We also see a stone. But no, this time what I was thinking, if you go there, it is so crowded. Oh my God. And roads are like full of crowd, all kinds of vehicles going this way, that way. There is no orderliness in India, especially Varanasi. But then I was sitting there because it was so crowded, you cannot go inside. So our Panda means priest, he said, "Maharaj, you please sit down there." So what to do? So I was chanting the name of God. But then I was feeling so many people are coming with full devotion. Here people will go mad if they see that crowd. But without any murmur, without anything, thousand and thousand people were thronging. Then I felt, that all the total amount of devotion in their heart, it's something to be witnessed. It's not only me. There is a later, I took a video and I sent to someone, and then she sent a clip of an actor of Hollywood. He also felt similar. So this is very special in Varanasi. Only thing, you should be inner looking, antardrishti. Then only you can realize. Otherwise, it's very difficult. Outside is chaos, full of chaos. Yes, go ahead.
A woman disciple of the mother recalled, "One day an old woman devotee told me, 'Nowadays there is no spirituality in the Mott and other places.' I reported this to the mother. Startled, she said, 'If there's any true religion, it can be found only here in Udbodhan House and in Belur Math.' The next section is entitled Holy Mother and Some Disciples of the Master.
One thing where mother is there, the presence of mother. So that's a Udbodhan. And Sri Ramakrishna used to say, "Jar ekhane ache, tar shekhane ache." He who was here, he will get everywhere. So first one should inculcate that insight. Then only one can see. And that requires purity of mind. It is like this. If you are a musician, because you have trained yourself in that music, then you can understand music well. If you are a scientist, you understand science that way, and a better way. A farmer may not understand the way that you understand. So one should first cultivate those ideas. Then only one can realize. So that lady said, there is no spirituality. Then mother said, no, no, it is here. Because so many people, even Swami Vivekananda said, Belur Math will never bereft of Brahmagyanis. So in Belur Math, so many people, so like with tenacity, they're worshipping God and also reciting the name of Lord, meditating on Him. So wherever there is sincerity, not only in Belur Math, in outside also we can see this. Yeah.
In previous chapters, we have written about Swamis Adbhutananda, Advaitananda, Yogananda, Trigunatitananda, and Saradananda, who were Holy Mother's attendants. We also wrote a chapter on Swami Vivekananda and Holy Mother. It is wonderful to see how the disciples loved, respected, looked after, and interacted with Holy Mother. Every one of the Master's disciples considered Holy Mother's decision on any crucial matter to be final, and they obeyed it implicitly. By the grace of their Guru, they realized that the Master and the Mother were the same divine being in two different forms. They realized that the Mother's power was working behind them in the Ramakrishna order. The following quotes indicate
Ramakrishna order.
Ramakrishna order. The following quotes indicate how some of disciples understood Holy Mother. Swami Brahmananda said, "Who can understand our mother? Even great yogis cannot understand her. What to speak of others? Is it possible for an ordinary human being to digest the worship of an incarnation like Sri Ramakrishna? From this one may understand what a great fountain of power the Mother is. We have seen with our own eyes that the Mother has been taking the sins and afflictions of many people upon herself and giving them liberation. Can anyone but the Divine Mother have this power?"
Like it is difficult to understand here. And that also about 150 years, 60 years ago. Husband is worshipped as God in India. Especially that time. Now almost same as we can see here. But in villages, still that idea is there. And Sri Ramakrishna is incarnation of God with so much of experiences and divinity. And he worships Mother Sarada Devi and she accepts. It's unthinkable. Never it happened in the history, in the annal of history. So it is very special. And not only that, she used to remove and used to take sins of others on herself. So that because she saw that all are her children, so she would take their suffering, their bad karma on herself. So this is only possible by the Divine Mother. None else. It's not work of any ordinary woman. Yes.
It is extremely difficult to understand the Mother. She moves around with her face veiled, like an ordinary woman, but in reality, she is the Mother of the universe. Could we have recognized her if the Master himself had not revealed to us who she was?
Even Swami Vivekananda wrote from the West. He wrote to Swami Shivananda, the Tarokda, my brother Tarak, you don't even know the significance of Holy Mother. None of you have understood. Gradually it will be revealed. In the beginning, her picture was not displayed in our mats, especially in Uttarakhand. That means near Himalaya. But after the centenary celebration, now she is everywhere. She's more loved than Sri Ramakrishna. Everywhere. even in the USA also. So it is the grace of Mother. Yes.
Swami, so how did, since none of the direct disciples until Swamiji told them understood her, how was it that Swami Vivekananda alone at the very beginning could understand her? Why was...
As I said, your mind should be purified. Does it mean that Brahmananji's mind was not purified? No, not like that. If whatever it is like this. If you have an institution, like say this Vedanta Center, or any institution, a school, director knows in and out of that EA. If you go there as a visitor, you may not understand. But director knows where lies what is the power, how to deal with people, what to do, all these things. So Swamiji was a adhikari. Adhikari means an authorized person. Sri Ramakrishna loved him and he transferred all his wisdom to to Swami Vivekananda. That is why he knew the significance of the life of Holy Mother. So other people are helpmate. They also understood in their own way. Even Latu Maharaj one day, when he was young, he was meditating. And Sri Ramakrishna came and scolded him. That on whom you are meditating, she is making chapati, kneading the dough. So go and help her. So, it's interesting. So everybody may not understand the same way as Sri Ramakrishna understood, as Swami Vivekananda understood. Sri Ramakrishna is the master. Everything was known to him. And Swamiji also. And Sri Ramakrishna used to say, she is Saraswati. She has come to give knowledge, wisdom. Yes.
Our mother is Mahamaya herself, but such is her Maya that none can understand her. Inside, the great ocean of realization. Outside, absolute calm. How ordinary and simple she appears. Even the incarnations cannot keep divine moods under control. Sri Ramakrishna manifested them outwardly, but it's extremely difficult to understand the mother. How she has kept us all deluded by her motherly love. If you want the grace of Sri Ramakrishna, first propitiate the mother. The mother is the supreme primordial power herself. She holds the key to the knowledge of Brahman.
Once it happened, just a minute, I'll tell you a story. Swami Shantananda and Swami Sridharanandaji. Sridharanji asked Shantanandaji that Maharaj, we see in the life of Sri Ramakrishna that he is going to samadhi, absorption, time and again, and he's totally immersed in God. But we don't see anything like that in the life of Holy Mother. Though Mother also used to go, but not that much. So how to see this? So Shantananji did not reply. Then he repeated the same question. And then again he did not reply. When third time he asked the same question, why we don't see in the life of Holy Mother the same kind of samadhi that we see in Sri Ramakrishna? He was excited. What are you saying, Shalil? What are you saying? She is the giver of samadhi. Should she be merged in samadhi? She is the giver of samadhi. What do you think about my mother? So Holy Mother was like that. it's not like ordinary human being, aspirant. Somehow aspirants, they get this samadhi and taste of samadhi. That's enough. But mother is like creatrix. And mother is supreme power. How can she be merged in samadhi? That's why, just now we have read that a devotee went to Jairam Bhati and he thought that if I do lots of japam, then it's good. So he did arduously. And when he went to mother, mother said, you have come to your mother. What is the use of all japam, etc.? You eat, drink, and just enjoy. So this is mother. Mother is always so caring. So this is very special. And it is possible because of her supreme power. Yes.
Liberation, bliss, and all that are in mother's keeping. There is no difference between Sri Ramakrishna and the mother. Through mother's grace, the attainment of liberation becomes easy.
Yeah. Ramakrishna Gata Prana, Tannama Shravana Priyam. So Ramakrishna Gata Prana means she herself merged in Sri Ramakrishna. And Yathagnir Dahika Shakti, as the power of burning is in fire. Similarly, in Sri Ramakrishna, mother is the power. Yathagnir Dahika Shakti, Ramakrishna Sthitahiya, Sarva Vidya Sarupam Tam. She is the embodiment of all Vidyas. Apparently, she is illiterate. But no. That Adhyatma Vidya Vidyana. The master Vidya of is Adhyatma, spiritual knowledge. See, what is this? This secular knowledge. It has limited value. That's why it is called Apara Vidya, lower knowledge. And Paravidya means spiritual knowledge. There are two Vidyas, Dve Vidye Veditabbe, Para Chapara. Para and Apara. Yaya Tat Aksharam Adhigamyate, by which we know that supreme being, that supreme existence, Sat Chidananda, that is only supreme knowledge. Other than that is Apara, even Vedas, because whatever is object, it's objective knowledge. It's limited. What is objective knowledge? When we are in waking state, when we have rationalistic mind, so our existence is like this. But when we are awake, it is only this much. And that also when we are rationalistic, then that's also very small. But behind that is supreme knowledge. So mother is steeped in it. This, all other things can be taken. Now, Bhagavad Gita explained what is Karma Yoga. Very difficult. And even if you try to understand, it's very difficult to, you cannot catch it. That's why Bhagavan said, Kim karma, kim akarma iti kavayapatra mahita. What is to be done, what is karma, and what is akarma. Akarma is that which should not be done. Even wise people are confused. Therefore, I'll tell about karma. Now, how mother said. Mother used to go for Ganga bath. She would carry 1 or 2 fruits. And after bath, she would give to a poor person. And she would say that I am giving this fruit to you. And fruit of giving this fruit also belongs to you. See, gist of Karma Yoga. So this is, it's extraordinary. That cannot be explained how wonderful it is. One thing is to know. I know, but I cannot explain. But mother can explain in a very nicely, homely way. so that everybody understands. Somebody who knows it's a science, and he'll give a long lecture, but we won't understand it. But mother gave that gist of knowledge in understandable way. That I give that example, that we don't want nirvana. Mother said, my crazy boy, pagol chele. In Bengali, it's very sweet. And that also endearingly mother said. And he was quietened. He was stopped, Immediately he could understand. So this is special, very special in mother. Yes.
Swami Saradeshananda wrote in his reminiscences that Swami Brahmananda once visited Jairambati and stayed with Prasanna, one of Holy Mother's brothers. Out of joy, he sang and danced there. When Brahmananda visited Calcutta, he stayed at Balaram's house. Occasionally, he came to visit Holy Mother when she was in Calcutta. Swami Prameshananda said Maharaj, Swami Brahmananda, would go to bow down to the mother, but could not stay long near her. His body trembled when he bowed down to her and when he returned from her. It seemed Maharaj could see that the mother was all-inclusive. The whole universe was contained within her. We could not understand this mysterious phenomenon.
Yes. Even what about Brahmananji? When Sri Ramakrishna, when mother was going after offering the food, and Sri Ramakrishna said, while going, you close the door. But said in a like Kugare diye Jash, that means lower. And then he realized, oh, it is Holy Mother. Said, please don't mind. I said this, I thought Lakshmi. And the whole night he could not sleep. The next morning, he again went to Nahavat and apologized. Please don't mind. I thought it was Lakshmi. So, so Sri Ramakrishna also was shaky. But mother, all absorbing. Yes.
Swami Ishananda recalled, one morning at 9 o'clock, Maharaj came to see the mother at Udbodhan from Balaram's house. She sat on her cot, veiling herself with a chadar and dangling her feet. She asked me to call Maharaj, who was in Sharat Maharaj's room downstairs. Maharaj walked up the steps and I followed him. I noticed his legs were trembling. Maharaj prostrated before the mother, took the dust of her feet, and asked, Mother, how is Radu? Oh, Radu, where are you?
So he avoided, Radhu. He shifted his attention from Holy Mother to Radhu. Even Swamiji is to forbid devotees to touch Holy Mother's feet. If you touch her feet, she'll take all your bad karma. So please don't touch. Like that. Yeah.
The mother touched Maharaj's chin with her fingers and touched them with her lips and blessed him.
It's like kissing, but Indian way of kissing. It's not like that. Like touching the chin like this, and then like this. Indian way of kissing. Yeah. Like children. How children are fondled. Yes.
The mother then told him of Radhu's illness and inquired about Maharaj's health. Maharaj briefly answered the questions and left the room quickly.
Like a child.
Then returned to Sharat Maharaj's room. I noticed he was perspiring. The mother asked me to arrange a plate with biscuits, oranges, and sweets. She took it from my hand, showed it to the master, took a little with her tongue, and then asked me to carry the plate to Maharaj. He joyfully received the plate. Sharat Maharaj said, will you eat all of the mother's prasad alone?
The Sharad Maharaj asked, will you eat all the prasad alone? You won't share with us? Yeah.
Maharaj replied, Sharat, you were having the mother's prasad every day, and now you want to take a share from my plate? All right, please have some. You are the doorkeeper of the mother's house. None can go to her without pleasing you. Sharat Maharaj immediately replied, Maharaj, it is you who have appointed me. Then
Because he's the president. Yeah, this way, they used to argue against each other. Yes.
Then both of them enjoyed the mother's prasad, and I served 2 glasses of water. Swami Shivananda said, Holy Mother is the ideal of womanhood for this age all over the world. Her life is wonderful. She accepted a human body and lived like any ordinary housewife, though in reality she was none other than the mother of the universe, the primal divine energy. She was one of those 10 Mahavidyas, Kali, Tara, Shadashi, and others.
Yeah, like Kali, Tara, Mahavidya, Shodashi, Bhuvaneshwari, Bhairavi, Chinnamasta, Chavidya, Kamalatmika, like this. So 10 Dash Mahavidya. These are various aspects of the Divine Mother worshipped in different occasions. So this is especially Tantra related, where the manifestation of Divine Mother is explained, and also various ways of worshipping her. Yeah.
She came down to earth as the counterpart of the Master to complete his spiritual mission in this age. How can ordinary mortals understand her? Even we could not understand her in the beginning. She hid her divinity so completely that it was not possible to recognize her real nature. The Master alone knew who she really was, and Swamiji knew a little. Our mother's name is Sarada. She is the goddess Saraswati herself. Out of her grace, she bestows knowledge of God. Without this knowledge, one cannot have devotion. Pure knowledge and pure devotion are the same, and one can attain them both by her grace alone. Swami, should I stop here?
Yeah. Yeah, it is very important. That's why we need to pray to Mother. To Mother we feel that love and devotion. But it's very difficult to Sri Ramakrishna. So we need to pray to Mother for the devotion of Sri Ramakrishna. So it's a holy life. One should think about it. Life and the mission that they have fulfilled to set an example to us, to all devotees, and also to enjoy that divinity, which is very rare through knowledge. It's very difficult to gain that kind of knowledge, but it is so easy to worship her through our devotion and prayer. So let us pray to the Divine Mother to give devotion to her and also Sri Ramakrishna. Yes. Thank you very much. So we'll break for the Christmas. We'll have worship of Sri Sarada Devi on 22nd, and 24th we'll have Christmas Eve. Then on 1st of January we'll have Kalpataru Day. Most probably 12th of January we'll meet. 12th of January, of course, 11 o'clock. And we'll have talk on Swami Vivekananda.
So, Swami, is that when the classes will start again? Is that week?
Yes.
The Panchadasi and Vivekachudamani?
Yeah, correct. Vivekachudamani is over. We say prayer. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tatsat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Pranam Maharaj.
Namaskar, namaskar.
Pranam Swamiji.
Yeah, mother's life is very special.
Yes.
Pranam Swamiji.
Namaskar, Richard and Ellie, and yes, Tom.
Pranams, Jema.
Jai Ma, Jai Ma.
Maharaj, I received your calendar.
Okay, good, good, good.
কিন্তু সঙ্গে কোনো ব্লেসিং লেখা কার্ড আসেনি।
না ওই ওতেই লেখা আছে না, with best wishes. ওতেই
ওটাতে
লেখা আছে।
লেখা আছে, ও দেখিনি। আচ্ছা,
হ্যাঁ ওতেই লেখা আছে, and then it is for the whole year. Why only one day? And you know, if a Christmas card people see once and then they throw away or keep it somewhere. But this will be there
for the whole year. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Jai Ma.
Okay, Pranam Maharaj. Maharaj, Swami Sridharananda ji turned 100 this year.
Yes, yes,
2
yes.
days ago.
Sridharanji Maharaj on 18th, he turned 100th
100.
birth anniversary. Okay. Now, and he has completed 99, is the 100th year. So we remembered him also.
Yes, Maharaj. So nice.
Yeah.
Okay. ঠিক আছে।